King Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Beasley is out there with the general. Then it's Woolridge. Then there's Erickson. And it's Eubanks in at the center, walking down the middle. We've got Foster. Perkins is out there with Wood. And it's Crawford at the 5. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
The general passes to Woolridge. To the inside, Lowe makes it off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here's Jennings. And there's the pass to Perkins. Jennings taking his time here to the paint. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Jennings.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Beasley coming in off a 21. That one drops for him.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Poke loose. Jennings finds Crawford. It's blocked. Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Beasley. Jennings with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here's the fast break. Here's Perkins. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's the general, guarded by Crawford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jennings. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's the general, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Jennings. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Eubanks. It's good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Foster. Crawford outside. He kicks it to Jennings. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Jennings. And Jennings drops them both. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. The general passes to Erickson. Here's the general. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jennings passes to Foster. Trying to find Jennings. He's got it now. Good on the bucket. He's got 9. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's the general. He's got 6. Pass to Beasley. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to check. Nelson, the pass to Craig. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's the general. Craig defending. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Kicks it out to Beasley. To the inside. Here's the general. Misses the baby hook. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got Curry, Patton out there with Maverick. Then it's Nelson, and it's Craig in at the point. Just 2 to shoot. Bates Diop, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bates Diop's got 5 now, hitting at 50% in a decent groove. A wide open look here for Craig. Off target with his 3. Here's the general. We saw him with 10 points last game. Kicks it to Beasley. They swipe it. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now, here is Nelson. He's covered closely. Craig can't get it to go. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Outside, Taylor. Beasley outside. Passes it to the general for the 3. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. 2 teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
So both teams making some changes here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. Here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Foster. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. 6 feet out. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Rivers. No good on the triple. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Drives to the hoop. Out to Taylor. Bangs home the trifecta. Taylor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Jennings. That one, no good. Nice D from Woolridge. Taylor inside. Foster on him. The shot by Taylor, no good. Outside Jennings. Crawford outside. 3-pointer. The shot missing. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. The pass to Taylor. Niang kicks to Taylor. 6 to shoot. Here's the general. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Crawford. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 3 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Now here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far. Tries again, and Crawford finishes inside. Crawford's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's the general. And he can't bank that one in. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the middle. Here's Wood. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The general passes to Eubanks. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
They grab their own miss, and it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for Crawford.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's the General. He's guarded by Jennings. The General passes to Eubanks. And go for him. Nice D from Crawford. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Foster. A single-digit lead. Foster's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's the General. He's guarded by Jennings. Crawford with the steal. Pass to Foster. All alone. And the shot goes in. Foster's got 6 in the quarter.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
The General passes to Erickson. To the paint and stolen by Jennings. Inside. And Wood, the bucket on the assist by Jennings. Wood's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Woolridge. And again, unable to change momentum here. 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Now Jennings coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Crawford. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Crawford's got 10 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad.
And that'll about do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The General is out there with Beasley. Then there's Erickson. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Eubanks in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Jennings. Wood passes to Perkins. Jennings in the corner. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 12.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's the General. He's guarded by Jennings. The General passes to Eubanks. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Crawford. Here's Wood. Perkins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a tie ball game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's the General. He's guarded by Jennings. Woolridge against Perkins. Woolridge, the pass to Erickson. Perkins against Woolridge. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Jennings passes to Perkins. That puts them in the lead.
Timeout, timeout.
Everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
All right, a chance here to take a...
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Beasley. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. To the inside. Here's Nelson. Here's Crawford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Crawford's got 14 points for the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Eubanks, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Nelson from outside. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Craig. Nice D from Woolridge. Beasley outside. It could go. He doesn't hit that one. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-by.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Perkins. He's out there with Curry. And it's Nelson in at the 2 guard. Driving inside. Crawford trying to free himself up. Nelson, no luck.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Moore outside. Pass to the general. He feeds it to Woolridge. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Craig with it. Passes to Curry. Here's Crawford. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's the general. It's deflected. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Craig passes to Crawford, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the pass to the general. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Here's Nelson, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Here's Eubanks over Nelson. Crawford with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Nelson, the pass to Craig. Looking to get it going. Comes up empty down low. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter. Going 0 for 4 so far. There's the dish to Woolridge. And the rejection by Perkins. Here's Nelson going inside. Here's Curry. That one wide left. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And let's catch up with our sideline report. Here's the general, guarded by Crawford. Here's Woolridge, and he lays it straight in. Woolridge has got his first 2 points.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Guard it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance. So it's the visitors now. Here's the general. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
11 feet away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Perkins, he's checked in for Curry. Gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. The general passes to Woolridge. To the paint. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. 23 points for the general.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Jennings driving the lane. Rebounded by Moore. Got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The general passes to Woolridge. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's the general. Good!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Jennings. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity. Yes! Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
The general passes to Woolridge. Now Erickson. Here's the general. Shoots it. And he overshot that one, missing. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's the general. Defended by Foster. They get it again. Low. Can't cash in. It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the stripe.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout. Seconds left in the fourth. Outside Jennings. Oh, missed it. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Woolridge is out there with Erickson. Then there's the general, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. Perkins up and in on the layup.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's the general. He's guarded by Jennings. Crawford with the rebound. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Wood. And Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks it to Beasley. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 29 points for the general.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Right wing. Wood against Erickson. Another shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Pass to Wood. Now Foster. Goes up on the high post. Here's Crawford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Crawford's got 24.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Wood. Jennings passes to Crawford. It falls!
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Now here's Woolridge. And it's Foster with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's the general. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. The general's got 31. And Steven Silas wants a timeout. Baller, he's checked in for Eubanks. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Wood. It's up a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Pass to Erickson. Launches a three. He's off from three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. What's your take, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And it's Beasley in the corner. No good with the triple. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.